You're watching KQCA My 58. KCRA 3 News at 8 on My 58 starts right now.
Pescado tacos, fish tacos, yum, from a preteen.
Yes, an 11-year-old will school us all on how to make fish tacos for a refreshing summertime meal. That's coming up. It's Deirdre.
All right, fish tacos in the summer, perfect. Great light dish, especially when it heats up. And we have an 11-year-old chef, Everett Carlson, who is with us today to show us his secret recipe on how to make them. You're really 11?
Yeah.
How long have you been cooking?
Since I was about 9, 8.5.
Wow, so a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. What grade are you in?
I am going into 6th grade, and I'm going to Carnegie Middle School.
Good for you. All right, so cooking, why do you love it so much?
I don't know, I just like the whole idea of making my own food rather than having other people do it so I can like season it the way I like it.
Wow, I hope my kids get into that because that could work out really well for you. So you've got some ahi in here.
Yeah.
You brought the good stuff today.
Yeah, I got sushi grade ahi, and then what I did was I just seared it in olive oil, and then I put granulated garlic and salt on it, and then I seared it on one side, and then I just flipped it over, and then I turned the pan off so it doesn't get dry.
How do you know when it's done? Like, do you like it done, or do you still like it a little raw?
I like it a little raw in the middle because you don't want it dry because there's not a lot of fat in the ahi, so you don't want it to be very dry.
Okay, well, it smells and it looks like this is ready to go, so let's start assembling your special tacos.
Okay, so I have 2 tortillas toasted right here, and then I have a wasabi mayonnaise, which is basically just powdered wasabi and mayonnaise mixed together. And the reason I use this is because it gives it a nice creaminess and a spice that you don't taste on your tongue. You feel it in your nose, like a horseradish.
Do you watch a lot of Food Network?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like I watch that more than cartoons.
I have a feeling based on this recipe and the fact that you're here today, that is true.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite chef?
Elton Brown, probably.
Okay.
I like Good Eats. I saw that. I saw the sushi one, and I was like,
You were there. You were ready to go with that one. I like it.
That.
Okay, so we've got that on there.
We've got
What's next up?
We would just put we put about 2 pieces of fish on the taco.
Okay.
And then you just kind of lay it on there. It's not that difficult. And then I have some cabbage that I use that it gives it a nice crunch as opposed to like lettuce. It doesn't impart too much flavor like a frisee or an arugula. So it just gives it a nice crunch.
It works well in fish tacos, I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't like the lettuce. To me, it wilts when you have like a warm taco. It wilts.
It's your recipe, my friend. You can do whatever you want. All right, so you get the cabbage on there. Give it the nice crunch. And also, don't you think it kind of covers up that you don't have a ton of fish on there? Because the fish is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when you're like 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it's like a lot of your allowance.
A homemade guacamole, which is basically just avocados, diced up red onions, salt, and cumin. And most people, well, I was talking to my dad's friend, and he was just like, well, why do you have cumin? Usually guacamole doesn't really have too much flavor in it.
The good
usually
stuff
just
does.
has salt. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But what I said to him was, this dish is very liberally seasoned, so instead of just having it kind of like bland-ish, I added cumin, and then, because to me, like, that's like it's Spanish spice, which I like, because it just reminds me that you're eating a taco.
We have 30 seconds left. Do you think we can get the rest of the stuff on here?
Yeah, probably.
All right. Yeah, probably.
Then,
okay, good.
Then what I do is I have some diced mango, and I just kind of add this on here because it gives it a nice sweetness.
Nice color.
Yeah, nice color.
Mutes out a little of the cumin or anything else that you've got in there. And then, because you've got kind of a Hawaiian thing going on, you've got the nuts ready to go.
Yeah, I've got a macadamia nut crumble, which I just cut up the nuts. I added Maui gold sugar, salt, and butter, and I just toast them in a dry pan until they get nice and brown. And then, yeah, that's about it.
And voila, you've got some awesome fish tacos and a really great recipe, and I'm guessing a pretty promising future. You want to be on the Food Network?
Yes.
You're off to a good start. All right, nice job.
Yeah, thanks.
What else is coming up this summer?
I don't know. I just kind of make what I feel like would taste good at the moment.
Fair enough.
So,
That is a good way to go through life. Thanks, Everett. We appreciate it. Coming up next, it's a